Well, this is going to be a good one, folks, and let's just dive right into it. No sense in wasting time here. You all know what video you clicked on, and you know what information you want to receive, and receive it as fast as possible, because quite possibly the reason why you're watching this video is because, in fact, you are trying to find ways to produce money, ways in which you can be paid every day and work from home, working online with the easiest online side hustle websites that are available. Now, this is a list that I've compiled myself based on my own personal experiences, the websites that I use, the ones that pay me the best. And with that being said, there are other options out there, far more. We could even go through a more comprehensive list of those that exist, perhaps maybe some that may align with you, your business, or your objectives and goals better than mine. However, this is just from experience, folks. So these are some of the things that Squirrel Tribe, my wife and I, are sharing and discussing in great detail, as well as several other topics of discussion, many of which we are not at liberty to share on this platform, unfortunately, and we are sharing those with you on Patreon. Big shout out, big thank you to all the members who have joined us, and a big warm welcome to all those who have yet to sign up. Looking forward to seeing you there, and make sure that when you do sign up, you send us a direct message and let us know who you are and what you're interested in. Now, with that being said, there's a lot of information to go over. And the Patreon is going to cover topics like money, making money, saving money, investing money, building wealth, eliminating debt, budgeting better, as well as protecting your money from potential hiccups like emergency expenses or quite possibly a divorce or separation. But we're also talking about things that are happening in real time in the news, as well as in our own personal lives, that I think a lot of folks can relate to. And in fact, I know that that is 100% true, because we've already had people saying, yes, that has happened to me. I'm glad I'm not the only one. But quite possibly the most important being, I'm so glad that you guys are doing this. I'm so happy that I have someone to talk to. And that is really, really important, because I was offered an opportunity, much like my wife, Michelle, Squirrel Tribe, on YouTube to have someone to talk to. And yes, that includes you all watching these videos and engaging as the amazing and wonderful audience that you are. But when you do certain things and accomplish certain goals and hit certain metrics and milestones, YouTube does tend to recognize. So they then want to communicate more with creators on the rise, because they feel as though that there is great opportunity there for both sides of the party, or both parties, both sides of of this business arrangement. And YouTube has clearly pointed out that the better that the creators do on the platform, the better the platform is in producing revenues, and they want to see that continue. Now, there is a strong push to eliminate content creators who are not necessarily providing and producing and contributing in a meaningful way to the platform, and they will ultimately be eliminated at some point in time. Now, that is very important, because YouTube has confirmed that they have made a major change to the algorithm, without a doubt. And this is in conjunction with having access to what is considered, they call it, the title is a partner manager. So with YouTube, anyone is capable of creating a channel, okay? Anyone is allowed to upload videos. And if you reach the minimum requirements for monetization, being 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours on long form content in 365 days, or 10 million shorts views in 90 days, then you are then allowed to apply for the YouTube Partner Program. And the YouTube Partner Program is where you can then be approved to earn revenue on the content you create and the ads that are shown on the videos. And yes, you can pick and choose how many ads, but you do not have the ability to pick and choose when the ads are shown, who they're shown to, or what ads they see. Now, I covered this in a previous video, and there was a little bit of debate and discussion on that. But if you got any questions at all about content creation, and most importantly, YouTube content creation and making money from it, then I may be one of your best possible sources for answers to that. I've been doing this for a while. I've been doing it in a variety of different ways, and I've seen a lot of things, and I'm seeing a lot of things, as I told you, in having direct access and communication with YouTube. Now, once you're in and accepted into this partner program, you then will work your way up to new accolades, one of which being being offered access to your own specific partner manager, okay? Now, a lot of folks don't even know that this exists, but this is really cool because the partner manager is a direct connection to YouTube. Now, granted, YouTube does allow the ability to initiate chat and communicate with lower tiered, lower level workers to try to troubleshoot situations and problems. But a partner manager is actually assigned to you to help your channel grow, help your brand grow and build your brand, help you scale your business, grow and increase your reach, and ultimately produce increased amounts of revenue. So when having these conversations and discussions directly with YouTube through a partner manager, it is huge, okay? Now, what I'll tell you guys is that I've been sharing with you guys some recent changes along the way, and I was instructed to make these changes, and I immediately saw a huge boost in revenues. I immediately saw a huge boost in revenues and daily profits. And this is before we even get into the 4 easiest and simplest ways to make money and get paid every day with online side hustle websites. And this is, I think this is really important that I share this with you guys. I'm not trying to stall, but I got to tell you the whole story, okay? If you're interested in learning how to produce these revenues, produce substantial amounts of income on the side, and potentially even becoming your main gig, and seeing revenues in the 6 figures, possibly 7 figures, this is no joke. This is no lie. I'm telling you guys the truth. So I really need to tell you the whole story, okay? But either way, I was instructed to make these changes, and as soon as I made it, immediately saw a huge boost in revenues and daily payouts, despite not having grown in subscriber counts or having grown in average daily views. Now that's where it's most important, because a lot of folks are chasing and they're chasing a finish line for an award or a trophy that they don't even know what it really means. And I've seen it where creators will come to me, they'll tell me, they say, can you help me fix my channel? I'm getting a lot of views, but I'm not making a lot of money. And that is a problem, folks. I mean, do you want to think about it like this? Would you want to work a job that requires you to work a lot of hours at a low pay rate or low hourly pay rate? Or would you rather make more in an hourly pay rate and work less hours? Or even better yet, be a salaried employee and not have to work many hours at all? And that's when we get into the passive income game. But for the purpose of this video, we're going to stick to side hustles, okay? And the key is that with this communication is key. Michelle, my wife, Squirrel Tribe, she's all about communication. And we were even having a discussion today about having a talk about anxiety. Now, we're going to have this discussion on Patreon because anxiety and stress is growing for so many folks out there, and it's weakening their relationships. It's testing their relationships, and that's not a good thing, especially if both sides are experiencing increased amounts of stress and anxiety and not working through it together, which will ultimately drive them apart and then be on their own to then, push through and wade through that struggle on top of quite possibly more than just a bad breakup, but maybe even the legal battle of a divorce. And for all of those of you who are watching, some of the information I share with you, some of the stories, some of the examples and metaphors and all these, that every topic that you see on these videos, they're not about me and or my wife, Michelle Squirrel Tribe. They are in generalities where I'm sharing with you guys information to help you be better, help you do better, or just let you know that you got somebody here to talk to, okay? Because that is really, really important. Much like having the ability to talk directly to YouTube, especially when you're trying to make more money. And most creators don't even know that this exists. They don't have someone to talk to about their channel, about their analytics, about their revenue, about their reach, their impressions, their click-through rate, their audience data, the advanced analytics tab. A lot of folks, they get started on YouTube, and if they're lucky enough to get monetized, which honestly getting monetized is a very simple and easy task to do. I've probably done it at least 10 times already on multiple channels in multiple niche categories against multiple different audience, demographics. That's the easy part. The reason why I keep doing it is because each time I do it, I think I want something different. I want something better. I want more. Okay. And a lot of folks will finally muscle through and get through that first stage of getting monetized, but they won't bother to learn and understand the analytics. And the analytics is what tells you a lot more about your channel and its potential, and tips and strategy and tips that can help you grow and increase your reach and ultimately earn more money. But if you don't use that data, it's, you're spinning your wheels. However, when you can combine that data with direct communication with YouTube through a partner manager, I'm talking, the floodgates have opened up. And when I say I saw an immediate boost in revenues and daily payouts, you guys don't even understand. Okay. A lot of folks don't get it until I show them the numbers. And then they're like, you make what? How much every day? So, without having that communication, you're in the dark, So, what I've learned and what we're doing is ultimately in conjunction with what YouTube has confirmed already, which is causing channels to lose views. It's causing channels to keep losing subscribers, keep losing reach, and ultimately keep making less and less money until more than likely they ultimately give up. And now is not the time to give up. It's not, okay? And there's good reason not to. Actually, there's two good reasons. Number one, there's plenty of opportunity still out there. So just know that, okay? There's plenty of opportunity out there. I'm talking in the $50 billion a year range of opportunity across the platform. There's plenty of opportunity out there. And number two is easy. You're not a quitter. You're not a quitter, So I know you're not a quitter. So there's that, okay? So I just wanted to share this information with you so you knew where I was coming from. Now, granted, if you look at my channel, you'll say, well, Kevin, your subscriber count is actually declining. Kevin, your views are not what they used to be. And I know. And it's because I've implemented these changes that is ultimately putting me on a path to a much brighter future, if that makes any sense. But with that, if you want to make an omelet, you're going to have to break some eggs. Okay. So we're in that egg breaking process, but when we're done cooking, it's going to be good. Okay. So, speaking of that, we didn't get a chance to really get a great breakfast this morning like we really wanted to. You guys may have noticed on the videos that we had friends and family in town, and family stayed an extra day because friends showed up, and friends being Chris Igo, he showed up, and then family was like, they're about to leave, and they're like, nah, we're gonna stay another day because this is too much fun. We're gonna hang out. So anyway, we hung out. We ended up grilling last night on the barbecue, and then this morning we were supposed to go out and get on a boat, but Chris had a prior obligation, so we worked around that. But then we kind of skipped breakfast, and then we went straight to lunch. We ended up eating lunch at the Gulf, which was really, really good. Their menu's actually really good. And now here we are, late in the evening, and it's just Michelle, myself, and the kid, and the dog. Max is back. Appreciate you, Justin. Appreciate you, Lauren. Thank you for keeping Max for a few days for us. We really do appreciate that. We had a little bit of a situation with the where he was boarding in the past, and ultimately we don't board there anymore. And if you guys want to know more about that, Michelle is actually going to tell that story in great detail on Patreon. I know we got a lot of dog lovers, a lot of animal lovers, a lot of pet parents out there, and it was really disturbing. But we settled it and we moved on. Everything's fine. Everybody's fine. We're just not going to go back. So it's just us, but I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm beat. I am tired. Like, we have spent the last few days running and having a great time, having a lot of fun at the pool, at the beach, great food, great friends, great family, a great time. But man, I'm beat. I'm tired. I mean, even today, we took the boat out. We took out the center console, the sailfish, and we were only out for about maybe like 3 hours, maybe 3 or 4 hours, and we came back and we were like, I'm beat. I'm tired. The bay was a little choppy, and it was just beating us up. The sun, it was so hot today. And we were just done. I think Chris called it. Chris was like, man, I hit a wall. And I was like, dude, you ready to go back? He's like, yeah, we go back. And we were going to go to dinner. We were going to go eat dinner at Beauchamp. But he was like, man, I don't think I'm going to make it. I think I need a nap. So anyway, now we're settled. And we're going to take it easy tomorrow. We're going to clean up, but we're going to take it easy. We're going to probably get back into more videos. You're probably going to see more Michelle making more videos tomorrow, especially for our other channels. Okay, so we got another channel in the works. And the cool part about that channel is I probably end up making a video about it, but literally that channel is going to get monetized off of one video. One video is going to get the channel what it needs in terms of the watch hour requirement of 4,000 hours. One video in what seems to be less than 2 weeks' time. So you got to think, if you can make a channel and put up one video and get monetized, I mean, as I told you guys, this is not very hard to do, but we've been doing it for a while. I've been doing it for a long time. And each time we get better at what we're doing, not to mention having direct access and communication to those at YouTube in the Partner Manager program. It's a game changer, okay? Not to mention that and our other expansive network of other content creators that you guys have seen on my channel and or have seen me on their channel, okay? So it works. That's all I can say is it works. And it works even better when you add to it. So one of the most common, probably initial side hustle websites for easy online side hustle opportunities that'll pay you every day is Amazon affiliates. Amazon affiliates is super simple. Amazon Associates, which is an Amazon affiliate marketing program. And this is a life changer. And here's why. Because they pay you a commission on sending traffic to Amazon. Now, there's some real beautiful perks to this, but I'm going to share with you guys a quick little story about a young girl who posted a video on TikTok of her slicing a bagel with some sort of bagel slicing device or apparatus or kitchen utensil or however you want to call it. That little TikTok video got 6.8 million views, maybe more than that by now. And basic math on a 1% conversion, a 1% conversion of 6.8 million views at the average Amazon affiliate, Amazon Associates commission rate is life-changing, okay? We're talking a lot of money, okay? You know, almost $1 million off of a TikTok short, okay? This is huge. This is a big deal, and it's real. It's not fake. It's not made up. It's real. It happens. And anyone can do it. That's the beauty of it. Anyone can do it. We've got other affiliate marketing programs that include like companies like Impact and ClickJunction, to name a few. There are several others out there, but again, like I said, I'm going to tell you the ones that I use, okay? And the beauty of that is the ones that I use, I have proven to work. I have proven the concept, proof positive, and I can show you how to do it too. Because granted, there are others out there, but if I haven't used them, I'm not necessarily going to be of great use and assistance to help you right out the gate. Now, granted, I may have a better understanding for them because if you've done one, then you've kind of done them all. But at the end of the day, I know which ones I use. I know which ones have worked, and it's a much faster and easier way to streamline the process to get to a point of producing that money. So let's not forget Facebook, okay? Now, Facebook is a big deal because not only is Facebook giving away $725 million in their Facebook settlement to anyone who has an account, basically, giving away triple digits, almost $1,000 from Facebook just for having an account and submitting your application. And I will drop links down below for all of this for you guys to check out. Links down below in the description. But they also have the opportunity to make money replying to comments on Facebook. I mean, what more could you really ask for? Like, you can literally prop your feet up, use your computer, use your MacBook Air, use your Dell XPS 15, use a smartphone. As long as you have internet connection, you are good to go, okay? And they pay. Twitter is another one. Twitter pays you to tweet on, Twitter. Like, it's just like that. Like, there's so many opportunities I can show you guys. It's ridiculous, okay? But at the end of the day, it all boils back down to YouTube, okay, in my opinion. And again, this is why I have these conversations with the YouTube partner managers and try to bring you guys in and fill you in on the changes that are happening and what I have done based on the information that was shared with me and the changes that I made, I have been instructed to make that have essentially immediately improved my revenue. Now, I hope this is of benefit and help to some folks out there. I'm pretty sure that there's a few people out there that really enjoy the content that I bring to you, but they also kind of like want to copy and mimic what I do. It's flattering, I guess, but I prefer to be original. So I will just say that if someone else tries to offer this to you, you may want to be wary if they haven't actually done it, okay? That's all I can say. I speak from experience. Others speak from, what has worked for another creator. Let me try to ride their coattails and duplicate it and see if I can produce some views and some revenue. But I'm gonna tell you guys right now, the revenue from YouTube is chump change in comparison to where the real money is at. And these are the conversations that we have with those on Patreon, but these are the conversations that I have, that Michelle has, that we all have with YouTube directly through the Partner Manager program. And we all have different partner managers, which is really good because now we get to bounce ideas off of everybody within YouTube. I mean, it's really a game changer. But the key is YouTube is the baseline. YouTube is the foundation. YouTube is your foot in the door to maximize on any and all of these opportunities in a way in which your videos not only pay you through the partner program, but they pay you through perpetuity and ultimately passive income streams through these easy side hustles that will pay you every day. And when you get them all to mesh and work together, that's where it's at. That's where it's at. But like I said, guys, it works. Anybody can do it for the most part. Granted, there may be some limitations based on age and where you live, what country you live in. But when I say anybody, I'm just saying, like, if they allow you in, if you are, granted access to YouTube or creating a channel or anything like that, which I think YouTube is international. YouTube, I don't think there's anywhere you can't do YouTube. I think. Don't quote me on that, but when I scroll through the country list of YouTube, it just seems like there's so many in there. Like, odds are every country's there. So when I say anybody can do it, it's like they do not tell people no, okay? So if you fall into that category, by all means, give it a shot. But even more so, if you want more information, if you want a direct communication, if you want to meet me and my wife and have, more of a personal one-on-one on how to get yours going and how you can do the same, to me, we're not in competition. Because, like I said, we're talking $50 billion a year. There's no way that anyone out there is going to be able to capture all of that. So there's so much opportunity left out there that I can easily share this with as many people are willing to listen and never see it have an impact on me personally in a negative way. And really, it brings joy to my heart to help other people do better, but also see how these opportunities work, and just see their eyes light up and see the excitement in them when they really start getting that ball rolling. Because once you get it rolling, I mean, if you do it right, it's going to be this gigantic snowball, which will ultimately end up being a metaphor for your diverse passive income streams that will allow you to earn money while you sleep, so you don't have to work until you die. And with what I do, I don't consider this work. I consider this very, very fun and enjoyable, yet it still pays. So I can do this all day, every day. I could talk to you about this until you're blue in the face, and I love it. And I would do it again and again and again. And when you can take that and maximize that with huge revenues, it's just icing on the cake. Just icing on the cake. So again, free links in the description down below for anybody who's interested. Opportunities out there. We can run through this list. We can go through more. If there's any that you want me to cover, we can talk about crypto. We can talk about the central bank digital currency. We can talk about investing in hard assets and gold and precious metals and junk silver. We can talk about the housing market and real estate and other investments. We can talk about creative financing. The list goes on. And we can also talk about relationships, dating, marriage, divorce, sex, and other possible causes for maybe financial distress or anxiety in your life. Or, hey, I'm getting started at an early age and I want to get on the right track. What have you guys done? What do you see that works? How do you guys make it work so well? How did you guys get where you are? Can we have a quick chat conversation? Hey, can we meet up and grab a beer? Whatever. Links in the description down below. Thank you guys for watching. Until next time, you all take care, be safe, be kind to one another, and I'll see you on the next one.